I want to give you a flavour of the impact this project will make by taking you on a journey through just 4 of the rooms in the house. We start in the entrance hall, a room that would have made an imposing impact on anyone entering the house. With the large fireplace, it would have been one of the warmer areas. This chimney pushes the house out of symmetry, which suggests that it was built around the remains of the previous rectory. We will see if that is true once we start investigating the age of the bricks. We are going to reinstate the large inglenook fireplace, which will transform the atmosphere of this room. To the right of the fireplace is a hidden space, which may have been closed off for 300 years, and this project will allow that to be opened up. Who knows what we might find? On the other side of that massive chimney is the main kitchen. This is such a key room. Research suggests that this was where Susanna educated her children and where she developed her family prayers and worship, which caused quite an argument between her and Samuel. This room is currently an exhibition room until we can change the floors to a more authentic material, replace the heating systems and restore the fireplace. This is where we will reenact Susanna's home school, and from where the smells and sounds of cooking will waft through the house. Then upstairs we find Samuel's study. He considered himself something of an academic, though most of his ambitions were lived out through his son's achievements. Samuel never did things the easy way, often writing in other languages or in verse. His major work was a massive commentary on the biblical book of Job, which he wrote in Latin. You can imagine him meeting with parishioners here in his study, and here other people also worked with him, researching or translating, including his son John, and also Samuel's protégé, Johnny Whitlam, who later became not only his curate, but also his son-in-law. We are investigating the sort of library that Samuel would have had there. In the more private end of the house, we find the nursery. With 10 surviving children, the nursery must have been very much in demand. You can imagine Susanna sitting in the rustic handmade chair here, rocking the cradle with her foot, with another child in her arms. Recently we have discovered that the garret stairs, which go up to the top floor, were reconfigured when the Wesleys lived there. In the process, some wallpaper was trapped, which has now been dated to the early 18th century. So we now know that we are looking at exactly the pattern the Wesleys looked at in the room they called the paper chamber. So the house is still giving up its secrets. We wonder what else there is to discover.